So the biggest mistake that homeowners in South Florida make is thinking that they need two different contractors for hurricane protection. You hire one guy for your windows and doors, you hire another contractor for the roof, and that's where the timeline starts to get messy. Contractor A doesn't communicate with contractor B, and when something goes wrong, they all point fingers at each other, and you as the homeowner are stuck in the middle trying to figure out who's responsible for what, who messed up the timelines, who messed up your driveway, who scratched the front door, who dropped the roof tile on your car. I guess that's pretty simple to figure out. And what ends up happening is you end up stuck in the middle of an unfinished product. You're not happy. The contractors are not happy. It's not a great position to be in. At Bigfoot Windows and Roofing, we handle everything in-house. Everything from impact windows that stop hurricanes and break-ins, hurricane-rated doors that seal tight, and roofing built to the nearest Florida building code. That's one team, one timeline, one warranty, zero finger pointing. Plus, I have a general contractor's license, so if we happen to run into any structural issues, whether that be a truss that's messed up, whether you have an opening that has a structural component that is compromised, my company, my team, we are here to take you from start to finish. What happens a lot of times that people don't talk about or consider is you can have a window company that is doing your window job, they run into a structural issue and they can't move the job forward. They have to stop if they don't have somebody that can handle the structural issue, which is the case most of the time, or they don't want to because it is a complicated process. The homeowner gets plywood over the opening that's usually secured with Tapcons, and they are stuck in that position, and the window company says, hey, Mr. Homeowner, you need to go find a contractor to handle this small project. Now, as a previously practicing general contractor, I will do renovations, additions, things like that anymore. I just handle everything with windows and roofing and anything related to it. If someone were to call me for a single opening project, it's such a small ticket item that it's going to be hard for me to take my team off of a large project to handle this small project. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Have I helped people out that just sounded desperate and they were stuck with nowhere to turn? Yes. Is it super hard? Did they call a lot of people before they got to me? Absolutely. So what I'm trying to say is that because I have the general contractor's license, because we have the experience, we know how to handle these situations, we handle everything in-house. So are there delays when these things happen? Absolutely. But they are controlled delays. We know what that timeline is going to look like. We can communicate that and set the expectation. But for the homeowner, other than financial and a little bit of time, there's no major scrambling, there's no surprises. And at the end of the day, it's what separates us from the other people. You're still gonna get white glove communication from us. You'll always know what's happening, when it's happening, and who's handling it. You're not gonna get any ghosting, dodging calls, or really receive any confusion from our team. We did a video a couple weeks ago where Alex was talking about one of his sales appointments where he had a homeowner in Coral Gables that actually hired a window company. They ordered their windows wrong. They thought that Coral Gables would allow them to square out arched openings. They delivered these square openings. Coral Gables said absolutely not. Now the owner was stuck with a whole home worth of square windows, which couldn't be installed by Coral Gables building department. They wouldn't approve it. And then the contractor turned around and said, we don't want to modify the openings, basically refunded the owner for the installation, but still charged the owner for the materials. So now the owner, I think, had over $60,000 in materials that can't be installed. It was just an absolute mess. So that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize, working with a company that can handle these things, that knows how to navigate these things and would not sell them that package in the first place is worth its weight in gold. And here at Bigfoot, we've helped hundreds of South Florida families upgrade their homes with this exact process. One contractor, total protection, zero stress. Drop us a follow, see how we protect South Florida homes. And if you're ready for a quote, come and quote, and we'll see you in the DMs.